The headline in one of America's most widely read newspapers says it all. President Barack Obama has taken ownership of the war in Afghanistan with a surge of 17,000 new troops, saying the situation is deteriorating and calling the need for more military muscle urgent. But why now, when Obama's military and security chiefs are still conducting a review of Afghan policy? The top military commander says it's because the Taliban have fought allied forces to a stalemate in some regions and could wreak havoc with this summer's Afghan presidential elections.
We face a very resilient insurgency. It's a mixture of several different groups, sometimes facilitated by organizations like al-Qaeda.
The White House says the new troop movement doesn't preempt the recommendations due in April. More troops, perhaps another 15,000, may be sent later.
This is not going to be won by military forces alone. And while this will give us a security foundation, we certainly need additional contributions, civilian capacity building, programs that will enable people in Afghanistan to feel hope and to develop their abilities to take the lead for their security and their governance.
Analysts say the strategy has a chance to succeed.
This is a serious counterinsurgency effort designed to correct the imbalance of the past 2 years. These troops will be in position from the end or the beginning of spring or around April-May time. And I think the second purpose is really to re-establish some kind of coordinated security policy in Afghanistan in advance of the presidential elections in August.
There are political risks to Obama's Afghan focus. Only slightly more than 1/3 of Americans approve of sending more troops. If fighting intensifies and U.S. casualties mount, Obama could be blamed for plunging the U.S. into a Central Asian Vietnam. The U.S. has scaled back its goals in Afghanistan. No talk now of a flourishing outpost of democracy and gender equality, but merely of keeping the region from turning into a spawning ground for 9/11-style attacks on the U.S. homeland. In the end, officials say, the American exit strategy relies on the Afghans themselves. Rob Reynolds, Al Jazeera, Washington.